Good morning. Happy July 9th. It's summer. It's hot. Today we're going to start with some really silly, goofy stuff that you can dance because you're alone in your house and nobody's watching. Okay? Soon we're going to be back to our classes. So I hear stage 3 is starting maybe end of July, early August. We'll see. Stay watching for the latest news. I'll definitely post what's happening. I'm very excited that we will be back at the Adult Active Center. Fingers crossed so we can have our classes back on schedule. So before we start, I just want to say one thing. Thank you to the Adult Active Center in Mississauga for their support. And thank you everybody for watching. And I have to make note of something that happened this week and thank the person who did this very much. I can't thank you personally because it was anonymous. So I'm going to say thank you. I got a package in the mail, which was a big surprise. I am extremely grateful for my very wonderful, supportive students. I appreciate it very much. I wish you would have not left it anonymous. But so I'm going to just say a big round thank you to everybody who's been supportive during this time. It's been a crazy 4 months, and I'm having fun doing this, but I'd rather be out there working and doing my part. Anyway, we're going to start today with a very silly merengue. A merengue action means that we're going to have a delayed weight transfer. So the first thing we're going to do in a merengue, when you walk, let's say, to the side, if I'm going to my left, I'm going to press my weight into my right foot before I put my weight in my left. So I'm not going to do this, which would be a cha-cha, rumba, samba, any other dance. Merengue means delay, like a little dig, kind of. 1, 2, 1, 2. Just walking. Marching, a marching feeling. That's merengue. Okay, we're going to start with a march forward, and this is a one wall only. So it's going to be this way, but we have some turns, easy turns. Okay, so we're going to start with your weight on your right foot. We're going to go forward. One more thing, sorry I forgot. I want to welcome our new people watching today. Hey, Gracie. Hey, Irene. And maybe James is watching from Ottawa. That would be awesome. But thanks again for everybody. So I'm starting with an easy dance for our beginner students. All right? We're going to start with a walk forward. Left foot. Left, right, left. We're going to lift our right knee, hitch, and turn. And then we're going to go forward again, backward, back, 2, 3, 4. So forward, 2, 3 with a hitch, back, 2, 3 with a tap. Let's do that again. Arms up, because this contributes to the silly part, all right? And 1, 2, 3, hitch, back, 2, 3, tap. We repeat. Forward, 2, 3, hitch, back, 2, 3, tap. So those are just walks. Walk, 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 hitch with a turn, a half a turn to your left, back, 2, 3, tap. A walk, 2, 3 with a hitch, back, 2, 3 with a tap. Now we're going to go to the side to our left, side together, side with a hitch and a half a turn, and then right together, right tap. Repeat. Left together, left with a turn, right together, right with a tap. All right, let's do that part all together. Ready, arms up, and 1, 2, 3, turn, back, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, turn, back, 2, 3, 4. Side together, side turn, side together, side tap, side together, side knee up, side together, side tap. We're going to do 4 cha-cha actions. Not really cha-cha. I said cha-cha actions. On the diagonal, 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 diagonal. So it's going to be left and left, right and right, left and left, right and right. And while we're doing that, again, part of the silly part, we're going to use our arms. Okay? I'm going to face you for this one. We're going to do this. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, and 8. It's more like a rock, step, rock, step, rock, step, rock, step. Push and push, push and push, push and push, push and push. I always do a little flip. Have fun, play, all right? 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now, a rocking chair. A rocking chair, you rock your weight forward without moving the back foot, replace the weight, take the weight back, replace. Forward, replace, back, replace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. All right? Again, with the count. Left foot, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. If you're holding on to something while you're dancing, let's say you can't dance without a little support, you can still do this. You can still do all of this on the spot. So let's see some merengue happening, all right? Now when we go forward in our rocking chair, I'm going to do this to the side. We're going to go forward with a double clap, and then back, we're going to lift our arms in the air. Hurrah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Again, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Count 3, 4. Take your left foot, turn a quarter to your right, back to the side. Then forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Each time turning a quarter. So what just happened? Let's do it. And by the way, it's one full turn. Be there by the end of that phrase. And it doesn't matter really what happens with your feet. Okay? Just if all you did was this, we're good. Okay? Because this might be a little complicated. But anyway, you're going to take your left foot back, starting the turn to the right. Back. See, turn the toe in, back to side, forward to side, back to side. Forward to side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. So you're turning on the back step. Forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. Forward, side, back, side. So the second part of our dance, we did this. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There you go, back to the beginning of the dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Turn. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2. Woohoo! 5, 6. Yay! Let's celebrate. It's summer. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Whoops! What do you think? I told you it was silly. You know, I'm only doing this because we're alone in our houses and nobody's watching. But when we get back to our classes, it's back to the serious stuff. Okay? So let's do this. It's a beginner. The dance, the music is Amame. Amame. Here we go. Have some fun. Woo!
Amame con tu cuerpo, tus ojos y con tu alma. Amame con caricias, ternuras y con tu calma. Amame cuando sientas deseos en mi presencia. Dile que tú no duermes pensando en mí. Porque mi corazón hoy está loco, yo siempre te amaré, poco a poco. Amame, yo soy feliz contigo, amame, amor. yo te provoco, no quiero soledad, ni tú tampoco, y cada vez que estoy aquí contigo, amame amor, amame, con tu cuerpo, tus ojos y con tu alma. Entiéndeme, dime que hizo por ti soy el más que ama. Amame cuando sientas deseos de mi presencia. Dime que tú me amas como te amo yo. Porque mi corazón hoy está loco, yo siempre te amaré poco a poco. Amame, yo soy feliz contigo. Amame, amor. Porque si tú no estás, yo te provoco. No quiero soledad, ni tú tampoco. Y cada vez que estoy aquí contigo, amame, amor. Porque mi corazón, porque está loco, yo siempre te amaré, poco a poco. Amame, yo soy feliz contigo. Amame, amor. Amame, amame, amame.
Yay, fun! I don't know. I hope you had fun. I picked it because it was silly and it just, merengue. What's better to celebrate a heat wave than a merengue? All right, good. So that was our fun and easy stuff. Now we're doing two rather difficult dances. They're both intermediate level. I'm going to start with the one without a tag. Yay! This one is a samba, all right? 64 count, 4 wall. It has a couple of tricky steps. It's not too fast. So because it's intermediate level, if you're a beginner, please don't get turned off by that fact. I'm going to go through it slowly. Remember, you can always change the music if you want to practice during the week, and you can take a slower samba. Just go on Spotify and search slow samba, all right? And that will work. All right, so here we go. We're going to start with 3 Bodafogos. Starting with your weight on your left foot, and there's always a way to simplify this, by the way, which I will show you. We're going to start with 3 Bodafogos, right foot first, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. All right, so the action is release the heel of your supporting foot, that's your left, as you bring your right foot forward, full weight on your right foot. Press the ball of the foot only, and then replace the weight. So it's like a little push. Step, push, come back. Step, push, come back. Step, push, come back. Step, kick, kick. All right. To simplify, you don't need 3 weight changes. It doesn't have to be 1 and 2. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to do that facing you. This is a simpler version. Step, point, step, point, step, point, step, kick. A little more complicated. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So you just added the and count, okay? So that's up to you, whichever you like. Obviously, I'm going to be doing the full Bodafogos, okay? So that's our first 8. Let's do it. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Let's take 2 steps back. 1, 2, and close your feet, and 3, 4. Okay, then we'll do that part again. You did kick, Right foot back, right foot closes, left foot forward, right foot kicks. Right foot back, right foot closes, left foot forward, right foot kicks. Again, back, and step, kick. Let's do that again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. So it's a coaster on a weird kind of timing, starting on a different odd beat and ending with a kick instead of a step. Okay, so we step right foot, 1, 2, snap the feet together on the and 3. So it's a quick change, and then just kick on 4. All right, so again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. We're going to do the same thing again. 5, 6, except, and 7 is a step and across. So the second time, back, snap, cross in front, and point instead of a kick. If you get kicks and the points mixed up, it doesn't change anything at all. Okay? So let's do that part again. Back, and forward, kick. Back, and cross, point. Again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. Again. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 4. 6, 5, 6, and 7.8. Let's put 1 and 2 together. Starting with the Bodafogos, right foot forward. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, or 1 kick, 8, doesn't matter, and 8. 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.8. Let's do a sailor shuffle. 1 and 2. All right. Back, press, replace. Looks like a Botafogo. That's because it is a Botafogo, but it's a Botafogo backwards. Okay. So we're going to do step, press, replace. Of course, 1, 2 is the same thing. Okay. So we're going to start when you ended up with a point. You're going to do 1 and 2. Same thing with the left, 3 and 4. But as we do that, we're going to turn 1/4 to our left. So the first one on the right, 1 and 2. The second one on the left, turning 1/4 behind, and you end up forward on this one. Okay? So 1 and 2, 3 and 4. All right, so now we're facing, what is that? 9 o'clock. Let's do 2 steps, forward, but let's make it turn 1 full turn to our right. So you step forward, you step actually back with a pivot. And as you complete the step, do a cha, that you finished facing 9 o'clock, okay? So you're standing on your left foot, you're going to do step forward on your right, step back on your left, step side together, forward. You turn 1 full turn. Count 5, 6, 7, and 8. You may always replace the turn with a walk. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, if you don't want to turn. Let's do that up to that point. All right, Bodafogos, coaster steps, sailor shuffle, and spin. Botafogo once, Botafogo twice, third time on the right foot, last time double kick. Coaster, 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You did it? Let's do it again. All right. Right foot. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, turn, turn, cha, cha, cha. All right, we'll come back to it, okay? Now we're facing 9 o'clock. We need to go back to 12 o'clock. So we've got 1/4 turn to our right. We're going to step sideways with a turn behind. All right? We're here. We're going to step 1, 2. Step here to the side, heel, step, step. Okay? It's hard to do without the count. Sorry. This is all going to be weird. Okay? So 1, 2, and 3, and 4. All right. So I want you to think of this. Step, step, and kick, and step. Step, step, and kick, and step. Watch. Step, step, and kick, and step. I think that's easier than the count. But anyway, whatever works. We're standing on our right foot. Step left to side with a 1/4 turn. 1, 2, and 3. That's the important part that will mess you up. And 4. Okay? One more time. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. And same thing on the other foot, but no turn. 5, 6, and 7, and 8. The whole thing. Step, step, and kick, and cross. Step, step, and kick, and cross. One more time. Step, step, and kick, and cross. Step, step, and kick, and cross. Good. And is that 4? That's 3. Last one. Chasse to side. Rock, rock, mambo. Volta and side together, change weight, step across. That's called the scissor step. Standing on your left foot, you step to the side on the right, closing left to right, a little turn, not much, like an 8. Make sure you change your weight because you need to step forward on the right. So that's 3 weight changes. It's right, left, right. Again, it's called the scissor step. Right, left, right. And you see I'm on the diagonal. We'll fix that as we take our next step. We'll come back to the same place we started. All right, so I'm going to go from the beginning to that point. All right, ready? And 1, go to fold, go 2, and 3, and step, double kick. Walk, walk, and close, kick, walk, walk, and step, point. Sailor shuffle, turn with a cha-cha-cha. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Let's do that all again. All right. How did this part go? All right. Let's do it again. I wish it was two-way. I could see you. I know you're doing a great job, guys. I know you are. All right. So 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, turn, 6, cha-cha, 7 and 8, step, step, and heel, and step, 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 and heel, and step. Let me just do that one more time. Side, behind, snap, heel, snap, step. Side, behind, and heel, and cross. Then, next part was a chasse, to a mambo, to a volta, to a scissor. a chasse, 1 and 2, a mambo, 3 and 4, a volta, 5 and 6, a scissor, 7 and 8. A volta is otherwise known as a cross chasse. You bring your left foot across in front, release the back heel, and step. Okay? Make sure that back heel, in this case the right foot, make sure the heel stays off the floor or it becomes very awkward. Okay? So you want your heel off the floor. Just bring your knees together. You can see my knees are together and cross. And then side together across. So one more time, this last part. We did a chasse. Side together, side, mambo step. Cross chasse, scissor step. You have your weight fully over your right foot. We'll come back to it again, slow motion. All right? Next part, we're going to do a cucaracha to our left. Cucaracha. All right? Just rock, replace into a sailor shuffle. Sailor shuffle. And again, rock left to side, leave your right foot alone, replace the weight back to the right foot, step behind, press, replace the weight. Of course, we can simplify rock, rock, step, point. The count would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Or 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is the version I will do. Okay? From here, we're going to do 2 walks, forward and across, and back with 1/4 turn. We're going to walk forward, we're going to walk back. We turn 1/4 to our right into a coaster step, back, close, forward. All right, so a lot of new steps. If you are a beginner and you haven't done these steps before, I guess we're kind of including many new steps. All right, so sailor shuffle, a coaster step, a chasse, the kick, the spin. That's why this is intermediate level. Also the timing changes. What is a coaster? I'm going to do it this way. A coaster step is back on, let's say, your right foot. Back right, close left to right, change weight, step forward. So 3 weight changes in 2 beats. 1 and 2. All right, again, step back and forward. All right, so we have this. In this step, we're going to do 1 to the side, a sailor shuffle, 3 weight changes here as well, into a forward and across with a 1/4 turn that ends up as a back step. So you turn from your left foot to your right. Then you do that with the count. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step 5, step 6. Now you're standing on your left foot. We'll take the right foot back into a coaster. 7 and 8. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Forward, back, back together, forward. Good. Now step forward. Turning from your left to your right, we're going to turn a 1/4. Back. We do a coaster. Back together, forward. Rock, replace, back side across. Right? I have to note, in the original choreography that says sailor shuffle, it doesn't work as a sailor shuffle because it's too awkward. I'll explain why in a minute. So I am dancing back and across at the end. I'll explain why in a minute, all right? So let me do this part. This was after our scissor step. We danced 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. It's a coaster. 7 and not a coaster. A sailor shuffle. 7 and 8. That leaves this foot open. The next step starts with this foot open, and that's a very awkward position. to do. So I'm sorry to the original choreographer, my apologies, but to make it less awkward and to be able to do a proper, beautiful scissor, at the end, we were here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's a back step in this case, and now I can move into my scissor step less awkward, okay? So my apologies, the choreography is fantastic. Just this one point goes against everything that I ever learned in my entire dance career. Never move onto a foot from an open foot, okay? So that's kind of a law. And so I made a small change there. All right, and so I'm going to do that part once again. We're facing this way. We do step, back, coaster step, rock, replace, back and across. Scissor on the left, scissor on the right, rock, replace, cha-cha-cha, turning 1/4 to your left. All right. Let's go from, where were we? The scissor here. No, you know what? Let's go from the scissor. So we do 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Forward, back, coaster, step, rock, replace, behind, and across. I feel so guilty for doing that. Rock, replace, sailor, shuffle. 1 scissor, 2 scissor, rock forward, rock, rock, and a 1/4 turn to left, cha-cha-cha. And that's the whole dance. I'm going to leave that little part there for you guys to decide what you want to do. I hate to do different than the choreographer. It's not very respectful. I don't mean to be disrespectful. It just, for me, I can't do it, okay? So I'm going to go from the very beginning, starting with your weight on your left, Botafogo's. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. Sailor shuffle. 1 and 2, sailor shuffle with turn. 3 and 4, 1 full spin with a cha-cha ending. 5, 6, 7, and 8 into our heel crosses. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, and 7, and 8. That's the first half. Second half, chasse, mambo, volta, scissor. Chasse, mambo, volta, scissor. Cuban rock, sailor shuffle. 2 steps with a turn and a coaster step. Walk, back, coaster step, rock, rock, sailor shuffle. 1 scissor, 2 scissors, rock, replace with a cha-cha-cha. And we start again. There's no tags, there's no restarts. So let's walk through. You noticed I did the sailor shuffle at the end. I'm teaching it that way, but that's not what I'm going to do when we dance it, because I simply can't. All right? But I teach it correctly. All right, ready? From the top with the count. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. That's not right. What did I do? Sorry. Sorry. And 8. I missed the chasse. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Now 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. That's better. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6. Let's go again. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Turn 5, 6, turn 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. Chasse 1 and 2, 3 and 4, cross 5 and 6, scissor 7 and 8. 1, say the shuffle, 3 and 4, step 5, 6, coaster, and 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, scissor 1 and 2, scissor 3 and 4, rock 5, 6, turn 7 and 8. Again, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, that's why 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. I physically can't. It goes against everything I've ever learned in my life. All right, one more time from the top. Ready? And 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Turn 5, 6, chasse, 1 full turn, 7 and 8. 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7 and 8. I'm just gonna, instead of the count, step, step and kick and cross, step, step and kick and cross. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. All right, the music's a little faster than that. It's called Oh My, Oh My. It's brand new, and I love it. It's a lot of fun. Let's try it. 16-beat intro. Let's do it.
Here we go, y'all. Here we go, y'all. They say I'm crazy if I don't like myself and be a lady. 'Cause honey, I don't go like the way you look. More than nights wasting all of your days. Call me crazy. I know that I can never fall in love. I'm just supposed to slow and do right. That's all the midnight. But I just wanna get you high. I'm doing what I want for a minute or two. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Ain't nobody like myself. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Gotta get you up, gotta get you off my mind. No, I won't lie. If you can just be cool, talk it off my mind. Don't ever like my side. Don't ever like my side. Don't ever like my side. If you can just be cool, talk off my mind. I ain't too tasty. I'm gonna rock what mama gave me. If you don't like the way I make every night burn as bright as my face, I run away, yeah. I know that I can never fall in line. I'm just supposed to slow you right. That's all midnight. But I just wanna be too high. I'm doing what I want for a minute or two. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Ain't gonna like myself. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Gotta get you off my mind. Oh my, I won't lie. If you can just be cool, talk off my mind. Don't let you like my style. Don't let you like my style. Don't let you like my style. If you can just be cool, talk off my mind. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Ain't gonna like myself. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Gotta get you off my mind. I won't lie. If you can just be cool, talk off my mind.
Great dance. It's a lot of fun. If you spend some time this week playing with it, it's a lot of fun. A slower samba if you like the dance, but the music's too fast. All right, the next one. Next one is the cha-cha. And this is international style cha-cha. So this is great for practicing if you're doing your international. All right. Also, a 2-wall, 64 count, intermediate level. It's got some hard stuff, but I'll go slowly. All right, I'll go slowly. We're going to start. This dance is danced on the diagonal for the most part. So diagonal. So if we're starting, here's 12 o'clock, that's 10:30. We're going to go from 10:30 to what is that? 7:30? 5:30. Okay? These diagonal. So I'm going to start, and it takes a lot of space. So I'm going to start here. We're going to start with our weight on our right foot. We walk 3 steps forward. Walk, walk, walk. With a lock forward, cha, cha, cha. Okay? Ready? Step left, right, left, right, left, right. Now we do a check. Rock, replace, into a back lock. Back lock step. All right, let's do that with a count. Starting on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Into a back lock. 2, 3, forward lock, 4 and 5. Spot turn to right, step forward left, half a turn, step forward right, into a forward lock, cha, cha, cha. So now I guess that's 4:30. We're at 4:30. Okay? So let's do that whole part from the beginning. Okay? If you have small space, these walks can be very tiny. The lock can be very tiny. Cha, cha, cha. It doesn't have to be full out. You know, we're not competing, okay? So just adjust depending on how much space you have. So we're going to do the walk. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Rock back right. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Spot turn. 6, 7, 8 and 1 on the diagonal. From here, we're going to do what's called a Cuban break, otherwise in the line dance world known as a rocking chair. So you're going to bring your right foot across your left, rock, replace, side, replace, rock, replace, side. So a rocking chair or Cuban break, whatever, you don't move the supporting leg, in this case your left. That stays on the floor. Rock, 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 step. And you see the heel is off the floor. Rock, heel is off the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold. Quick, 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 slow. Yes? Or in this case, the count, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Across and side and across and step. Same thing, other foot. Release the right heel. Across and side and across and step. So that part, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. We'll do again, called the split Cuban break. Rock, rock, step, rock, rock, step. So rock your right foot across, replace the weight, step. Rock your left foot across, replace the weight, and step. This is from silver level in international style. Let's do that whole part. From the beginning, we start with our walks. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Good. Walk 6, forward. Step back on 7 with, they say a quarter, but it's not a quarter, it's 3/8 because we're on the diagonal. 3/8 of a turn to your right. 7. Into a mambo, 8 and 1. All right, let me do that. I'm going to do it this way so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, just from the Cuban break, so the rocking chair, right foot across. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, step 6, turn 7, mambo, 8 and 1. Now we're going to do mambo. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. So we did mambo break forward, mambo break to the side. Rock, replace, step, rock, replace, step. Rock to the side, rock to the side. Yes? I like to go from 0 up to that point. From the walk. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. Split 2 and 3, 4 and 5, walk 6, 7, mambo, 8 and 1. Now basic mambo forward and side, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1. The next part, it's going to be here at 9 o'clock, but I'm going to turn my back so you can see what I'm doing. Weeks ago, we did a step called the out, out, in. We did this. Out with the left, out with the right, in with the left, in with the right. We went out on the diagonal, out, in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do it twice. And of course, we're going to syncopate. So we're going to do this. And 1, up on the toes, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, hold 6, and on 7, take your hip, circle counterclockwise. Just a circle, making sure on 8 you have your full weight over your left foot. So that part would be from the mambo. I'll do it this way. We're really going to be on these walls, but I'll do it this way. We did the mambo. So we did that's 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Turn 7, just like you're in a hula hoop. Yes, woo! 7, 8. Make sure you're on this foot on 8. And now we change our timing of the rest of the dance. So I'm going to do that part again. Ready? Here we go. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. And again, because you're alone at home, make whatever you want out of that circle. You can make it big. You can woohoo, make it sexy. Do whatever you like. Have some fun with it, okay? Just make sure your weight's on this foot on count 8. Because our next count, we're going to be here, but I'll show you this direction. Our next count, we do across, 1, 2, mambo, 3 and 4. All right, so you're going to be here. Let's do that out, out, in. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. So new timing. Now we dance. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 2 walks. 5, 6. Spot turn to right. Forward left. Forward right. 7, 8. Okay? So just for our newcomers, a spot turn is turning around the foot that you're supported by. So in this case, we're turning to the right. Our right foot doesn't move the floor. You step forward on the left, pivot, and replace the weight to the right foot without moving it. Did you see? Other than to turn. Don't step, step. That's not a spot turn. A spot turn means your spot, your center point, is the foot you're standing on. In this case, it's your right. Step forward left, step forward right. So you end with your weight on your right foot. And you did a half a turn in between, okay? So we have one more part, but I'm going to go from 0 up to that point with the count. All right, I don't want to lose you yet, okay? Are there alternatives for any of this? Not really. This one is a hard one, okay? This one is a hard one. So we're going to step forward, walk. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, check, come back, 8 and 1, rock, back, replace with a cha-cha-cha, spot turn to right with a cha-cha-cha. Cuban breaks or rocking chair, rock and rock and rock and step. Rock and rock and rock and step. Now split. Rock and step, rock and step. A walk forward with a turn to your right, 3/8. Walk back, end with a mambo, rock, rock, step. Now we do a mambo. All right, so that mambo was the end of the bar before. New bar of 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, and 1 and 2, and 3 and 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, walk 5, 6, turn 7, 8. That's as far as we got. I'm going to do that one more time. All right, ready? And 1, 2, 3 and 4. That's not right. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. Mambo, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and out and in and out and in and out. Whoa. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Note the time changing. From here we do 3 time steps. A time step, close together, side. Close together, side. Close together, side, behind, side, across. Behind, side, across. Woohoo! We're back on the diagonal. The last part. 7, 8. We do together, step, together, step, together, step, behind and across. All right, so you're wondering what's the hitch? We need to syncopate. So we did 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. So it's fast. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Again, let's do it this way. You're standing on your right foot, left foot closes to right. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. One more time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. All right. Again, I said one more, one more, one more. Close and push, close and push, close and push, behind and across. And we start again. 1, 2, 3. Back to our change of time, back into our international style timing. All right, I'm going to do the whole thing from the beginning. Are we okay with this? Out, 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 out. You may use your hips if you want to have a little fun. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Woohoo! Yeah? Hip, hip, and out. Hip, hip, and out. Hip, hip. Stop. Circle. Boom. Anyway, all right. Again, because we're alone, I don't know if you've been drinking. It's too early in the morning. Just have a happy summer feeling. Okay? So from the beginning, we dance. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Rock, replace, cha cha cha. Back, replace, cha cha cha. Rock, and 8 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. 6 and 7 and 8 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. That's the whole dance. Not so hard. Not so hard at all, right? It's going to be very fast. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it twice because we have one little tag that's kind of weird. All right. So let's do it up until the tag. No, let's do the whole thing. The tag is on the second phrasing, and we'll just continue. We'll go through it again. All right. So start with the left foot. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not right. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now 6, 7, 8 and 1. Breaks. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and split. 2 and 3, 4 and 5. Walk, walk, mambo steps. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8. Mambo, once, twice, 3, 4. Now, out, out, in, one time only. And 2 and 3. Then we're going to step forward, left foot. So you did left, right, left, right. Step forward, left. And now we have 3 beats. We're just going to turn a quarter, or actually only an eighth to our right. So you step forward, rendez this foot. Just take your time. 7 and 8. So this is and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Told you it was weird. All right, so we did and 2 and 3, 4, turn 5, 6, 7, and 8. Make sure by 8 you have your weight on your right foot because 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Boom. I don't know how it's going. If you're getting it, it's a lot of fun. The music is very, very fast, so I'm going to walk through it very quickly with the counts, okay? If you like the dance but don't like the music because it's too fast, again, go on Spotify and just search slow cha-cha. And one of my favorite slow cha-chas, I love Lolita. And I also love It's So Nice to Have a Man Around the House by Della Reese. That's a really great cha-cha. It's a nice slow pace. This one is really fast. So we're going to start. I'm going to walk us through to the end of the second phrase, including our tag. All right, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Here's our tag and 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7. Keep going. 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7 and 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 1, 2, 3, cha-cha-cha. I need a drink. Okay, so how is that? Crazy, right? How are we doing? Oh, I'm over time, so I'm going to just put this on, the music, have some fun. Mistakes, doesn't matter. All right, what's the name of this dance called? It's called Moving On Up, Cha, and it's by, it's brand new, and it's, the music is M for Mandy. All right, here we go. Moving on up. Has a very long intro. Cheers, time for a drink. It's hot. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't get wrong. Your time is up. You took a sip from the devil's cup. You broke my heart. There's no way back. Move right
here, baby, go back your bed. Just who do you think you are? Some acting like some kind of star. Just who do you think you are? Take it like a man, baby, if that's what you want. Cause I'm moving on up, you're moving on now. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, you're moving on now. Time to break free, nothing can stop me. They grab a man has walked to sleep, but you can't even find my voice. There ain't nothing you can do, cause I can't ever be, baby, being part of you. Just who do you think you are? This time you've gone too far. Just who do you think you are? Take it like a man, baby, if that's what you want. Cause I'm moving on up, you're moving on now. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, you're moving on now. Time to break free, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, 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 moving on up. Moving on up, moving on now. Moving on up, nothing can stop me. Moving on up, moving on now. Time to break free, nothing can stop me. Moving, 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 nothing can stop me. Moving, moving, time to break free, nothing can stop me.
Crazy, right? I know, I'm sorry. I don't have time for our silly one. Next week, we're going to do some more slower, easier ones. I just thought it was so wonderfully summery to do something fast and crazy. So join us again next week. We'll still definitely be here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And thank you again to my new students who've tuned in. Thank you for everybody who's been supportive. And I hope you have a great week. Thank you so much. Bye.